can't speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Baby, that's why.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill today, Bryce Wilson.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
All right, ready to get underway. And now Daniel Schneemann. That catches the zone for a strike, and we're underway. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab for the second out. And let's take a look at the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
Back at right field. And on the hill in this one, John Means. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
Outside with a breaking ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one ripped. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's his 8th home run of the year. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Andrew Vaughn now with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. In the air out to center. Thomas giving chase. Base hit as he pulls up short. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now here's the big center fielder Luis Robert. On the ground. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's Joey Gallo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in Game 3 of this 4-game series.
That's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And there are 2 down.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Vaughn over at second. Robert on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Fry, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Up the middle, Sosa. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Outside low. 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And Naylor swings through that one. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Out number 2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And that's
off the plate.
The inside edge. And that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And that's
2
down
balls,
and away.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Got him. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. Score remains tied 1-1. Here on the south side, here's Corey Lee. Means back to work. There's a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bobby Dahlbeck in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Here's a rocket out to left. Schneemann hauls it in, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Inside, just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And next to hit for the Sox, Corey Jones. First pitch misses. Squirts away a little bit. Throws sails on him, and he takes off down the line.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside-the-park home run.
That one the other way. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Ryan Rocchio.
The shortstop takes the ball. Rocchio with 4 runs batted in his last game. And that one is lifted in the air. Gallo sizes this one up. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Daniel Schneemann.
Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch
That's
misses there, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
Yep, that ball went
outside.
out.
2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sosa on to first, and now 2 gone. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Taylor on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That's in there. Strike 1. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn.
First baseman, Andrew.
That one fouled off. The pitch. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox.
Luis Robert now reached on an infield single his first time.
Luis Robert Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch most likely.
Out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jose Ramirez.
Right now, look at what you're doing right now.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sosa. And Ramirez is set down.
Up next for Cleveland's first baseman.
Now, Jhonkensy Noel. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Foul ball there. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Bo Naylor now at the plate. And a breaking ball misses outside. And a base hit up the middle. And now first and second with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Fry at second. Naylor at first. 2 out of the inning. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joey Gallo. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wilson back to work. And ball 1. Freeman, 25 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that chops in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Brian Rocchio. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Rocchio over at first with 1 away. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Justin Anderson getting ready to go. Boozer warming up as well. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gallo has this one sized up. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. He's already homered here in this one. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Sosa. They get the force. That ends the frame. Guardians lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Now you know we got a story. We faster than praying. God answer. That's why we keep it.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Brennan snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Jones in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Noel steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one lifted to left. Schneemann. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Justin Anderson will take over here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike two. Movement in the bullpen. James Karinchak up and loosening in the pen. Oh, and 2 now. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now it's going to be Jhonkensy Noel. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The White Sox up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Noel started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter. David
Next
Fry.
is the designated hitter, David Fry. 1 for 2. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Anderson gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, Cam Boozer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 on, 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Out to short, Montgomery. They take the force out, and that is that. Nice work from the White Sox pen. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Back here on the south side. And now here is Andrew Vaughn. That clips a corner. Swings through that high fastball.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Sends it across to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's Robert now.
Robert Jr.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Gallo in the box again, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. White Sox held in check here. They lead it 2-1. New arm out of the bullpen, James Karinchak.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Out to short. Montgomery whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
Brian Rocchio, the next to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And the next pitch is way outside. Fastball is outside. Will Brennan would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brennan down the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-2. Schneemann off of first with 2 away. Just misses. 2-2.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And it remains 2-2. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, so no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians. Here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Trevor Stephan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike on the outside, and the count is 0-2. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Dahlbeck batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now two aboard. And up next for Chicago, Corey Julks. That's in there. Strike one. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now it's even up.
Yeah.
Up the middle. Freeman tossed to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Eighth inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Dan Altavilla.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Slice the other way and foul. Way inside, gets out of the way. Here's a 1-2.
That's ball two.
That's a really good take.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor moving under it, brings it in, and there's one away. So up next, John Kenzie Noel. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
David Fry digs in now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's 2 away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one not close. And 1-1. And that's fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 23rd of the year. It's 3-2. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how it'll end? That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Dan Altavilla will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 64 gets the call from the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So 2 down. Here comes Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air. Vaughn has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Gabriel Arias coming into the game now as the injury replacement. No outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Strike on the outside corner.
0-1. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And he pumps it a strike.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering way off the plate. Line drive, fair ball. Montgomery rounds second, heads for 3rd. Throw back in as the tying run holds at 3rd. 2 on following the double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through.
Double steal. It's a squeeze. Arias tosses to first. They get the out, but the suicide squeeze works, and a run scores on the play.
Oh, man, it takes guts to call for the suicide squeeze with the lead on the line and this late in the game. Man, that was great execution. They're playing with cryotherapy in their veins.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, all tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one to first. Vaughn tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom 9, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Late swing fouled off. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. This one in the air. Arias settles underneath it, but there's no play. That's an infield single. So back to the top of the order. Corey Julks will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Fought off foul. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball right side. Noel takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back at right field. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. That catches the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
First and second, 2 outs. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Ball 1, no strikes. Ramirez, the lead runner out at second. Fry on at first with 2 down. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. He's in there. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Number 64 won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Penn Murphy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Second and third, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first, and Thomas is out. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs, only 1 hit, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Guardians 5 and the White Sox 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you
throws it away. Coming home. He'll score easily. And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that is downstairs. 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
No, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
That one's in there, and that's strike two. The White Sox down to their final strike.
1 ball,
way high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.